Hi all, let's just discuss today's Hindu editorial. It is about the fourth consecutive year the government has expressed and rejected the recommendation. Indian government has rejected the recommendation of a US Commission on International Religious Freedom, that is US CIRF report. So what they have said is, it is telling that India is biased and motivated. Monday it has released its reports telling that India has been branded as a country of particular concern, CPC. So they have done this because they feel that India being a democratic nation, there is a lot of discrimination also, especially after the BJP rule. That is, the Sikhs, the Muslims, the Christians are being targeted. There are Citizenship Amendment Act, National Registry coming in on the basis of religious, no. So as a democracy, you are telling that you can practice any religion, you will be all treated under the same, under the law. However, that is what the US is questioning Indian government on these. Even the scheduled tribes are not treated properly is what their claim is. However, India has not accepted it completely. India is telling that you have to come and see and understand what is happening here in real time, and then only decide on that. You cannot just decide basis on seeing a third neighboring country from outside is what their claim is. So even Mr. Narendra Modi was not having in good terms after the 2002 Gujarat riots came in as a documentary movie. That is what is happening. There is no religious freedom in India is what they are claiming to be. So any government's duty is not in achieving a perfect score in a survey board, but rather in recording of delivering justice, equality and citizens and security to its citizens back home. So Indian government has to follow only that rather than proving anything to anybody. So we shouldn't hurt someone on the basis of religion. That is really not acceptable is what is being said in this editorial. So next is about Uzbekistan President Shavkat Mirziyoyev has got 90% approval in the election. He is a 65-year-old leader who has become a prime minister, succeeding the dictator Islam Karimov. So earlier it was a dictatorship country, and now he has opened the country and trying to state it to be democratic. He's opening the business market, he's opening the people, and there is also election conducted in the second terms. So there is no election campaign at all against this president. Automatically people have started voting to him. So that is the likelihood. They have also invited other countries to come and see how fairly elections are being conducted, and Europe bureaucracies has gone there and they have said that we couldn't we feel that the government, social media activists and press freedom advocates were under pressure not to campaign against the reforms. The government is not bringing in new schemes or reforms from the people. So that is how a new government has to function. No, it has to introduce new schemes so that the citizens move towards development. Earlier it was a closed economy. They were not ready to meet with other countries. They were not able to sell with other countries when they were under dictatorship rule. This is a huge transformation for Uzbekistan. We should definitely agree to that. However, it is not complete is what the Europe election observers was telling. So what Uzbekistan has to do is they have to launch a lot of political reforms, and they should respect the right to dissent and allowing the opposition to operate free from fear of government pressure and intimidation. I'm sorry. So that's what they're telling. So any democracy, if you are going to call yourself as a democratic nation, you should have a strong opposition party. That is the true color of opposition and democratic nature, because you can always voice against something, whatever the government is putting into practice. That is the true shade of being democracy, is what is being imbibed again in this article. Let's wait and see what happens further. Thank you.